I'm here. Hello, everyone. How you doing? You all right? Yeah, I know. I just thought I'd go for a slightly slow start. How's wait a minute. How's the sound? Aha. Wait a minute. It's loud. Ah, that should be better. How's that? Is that a bit quieter? And I'm playing dramatic music. So we haven't got friends joining us in the chat today because a variety of reasons. Oh, I don't even want to know what's going on in the Michael C. Yes, probably. We'll get to that. It's probably my old YouTube channel from a very long time ago. Eurostar Lover 009, I'm so sorry for giving you a jump scare. In any case, this is the map. It's the map. What have we been doing? Well, okay, last time we tuned in it was 1862. Yeah, it was 1862. Yeah, we've got the music back as well. And we kind of just started building, and in fact, I opened the stations running down to Ipswich. And then that was extending also the year out. So basically, in the preceding time, we've had a few things pop up. So what's that? It's an extension to a new station at Stratford Ferry. We'll go and have a look at that. We've got a new station opened at Rugeley. And what else have we got? Oh yeah, that's right. Extensions down to a new station at Stamford. We've got a new station at Ashbourne Pier. Not actually serving Ashbourne Town, you know. Rip. Sorry, everyone. What else? And yeah, so that's where we are. So we've got a fair few things have appeared. What else? We've got oh yeah, that's right. We've also got this kind of a new ferry service, a new shipping service in the south here, linking up with Droitwich Spa, kind of somewhat enabled by the new railway station. God, the music's very loud in my ears. Tell me if the balance is all right. Hello, Ella. Hello. So So this map basically gives us. I went back and updated this in the stream. Did I do this last time? I went back and kind of plotted all the things we've been up to, and you can sort of see. It's quite satisfying, really, for me, who likes maps and sort of seeing progression. You can see all the different bits of stuff appearing. There are new bits of this and that, and the railway kind of shredding its way down. And we're going to now. What are we going to do? We're going to have a look at this railway. I also have... hello, everyone. I have orange juice because it's winter and everyone needs your Vit C. Is everyone getting the music nicely? So, without further ado, basically, let's... Any questions while I've got that map up? I've got a curry on the hob downstairs, but it's on a low heat. Any questions? While the maps are there, I'll tell you what. I'll whiz over and we can. Let's do that, and then also I have to put that there, and then back to this. There we go. Yes, there's a curry downstairs. Oh, what curry? It's cauliflower and potato. And we've got a baked potato from last night, so that's chopped up. There's a spare one. We made 3 because we're gluttons. So we've yeah, cauliflower, that, bit of onion to start with, of course, and then Patak's Madras curry sauce mixed in. Oh, and some spinach as well go in there to give it a bit of greenery. Should be mint, actually. Patak's Madras. I mean, yes, I could create curry sauce from scratch, but Patak's do it for me, and it costs less, and it's a very nice Madras sauce, so I don't feel guilty for it. In any case, here we are. What's going on? So, oh, it's quite nice coming back in here. There's a nice train. You can see we've got these nice, quite shiny new stopping circuits of the Great Northern Stopper here. Simon Fisher's asking how I generated the map of the islands. What I did was I went up like this, Found north. I think incorrectly actually, but never mind. RIP. So that found the edge of the map. Did my very best to do it orthogonally from directly above. Did a load of screenshots with everything switched up, with all the sort of stuff switched off. And then used a photo stitcher to stitch them together. So kind of got this nice and square, and basically kind of worked my way along, taking lots of screenshots. Stitched them all together, warped it in Photoshop, but did a bit of playing, and put it into PowerPoint, and then drew the map around it. So it's not perfect. You can see the stripes where I've stitched it together, but I like it. It's if nothing else, for me it's more just seeing what strategically what the railways look like, because there's no map view in the game. It's a massive shortcoming. There is no nice overall map view for you to kind of plan things strategically. Very annoying. Patax is nice out the jar. Ella, that's bonkers, but I can actually see it. Anyway, so you can see I've instated all these lines. We've had these lines running for a while. I'll tell you what, let's get running, shall we? Let's see how we're doing. Everything's sort of sat waiting. What's it all waiting for? There we are. Can everyone hear the train? No, that's a train. What was it? Who's in it? Just a few people. It's not hugely busy. There's that doing that. Yeah, here we go. So what's this? This is... Oh, crikey. There's a lot of trains. I need to get in and name my trains, actually. That'll be something to do off stream. Alright, look at these... They look quite good, these wagons. Yeah, they're looking in decent nick. So that's off to transporting stuff here and there. Let's have a look. So the steelworks is doing all right. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not generating a huge amount yet. There's a decent amount of steel being transported here, but not much in the way of. Let's see. A guy called Pi is here live. That's correct. You are. It's a pleasure to have you all. I've been really enjoying this series, actually. It's very easy from my perspective, and easy means generally that I can do more of it, which is why there have been so many streams. And basically, it's when you're seeing me playing the computer game. Okay, what I just described is pretty obvious, but what I mean is I'm not doing a huge amount of this off stream, so you're just witnessing me resting in the evening while I do computer gaming. But I'm quite enjoying it, and it's a chance to... hopefully there's some vaguely interesting sort of educational stuff in amongst it. God, it's going at this is going at 10 miles an hour. It's not going at any speed. The autosave's starting to take a long time, by the way. The saves are going... they're going slowly. There we are. This looks like it's in the middle of chuffing away. How fast is this going? 20 miles an hour. I mean, it's not exactly tearing the track up, but it's it's okay. I think everything's moving along. So that's all fine. So what did we draw? What was new? Let's go and have a look at, well, for starters, so we can see everything that's going on here. So that's all very nice. I'm not a games... It's a bit weird doing that. So, yes, I know technically I am a game streamer, but I'm not really. It just happened to like... The visuals of this game are not too bad if you get everything. So this is our 4-track... this is it. You can see quite long signal blocks. This is our 4-track... kind of line, that line running north-south. It's not really decide what it's going to be yet. What was his name? Sir Edwin Crawl. Anyway, what have we got? So all the freight's tied in. So you can see if we watch this. Let's watch this. What's this going to do? There we are. Let's see what it's doing. It's April. It's April 1866. It's a nice little chuff. All right. Should we have the view inside? There we are. Where are we off to? That's right. We're off down here. What is this? It is very gold. There's some serious gold stuff down here that needs shining up. Here we go. What's this? Whee. While I drink some more orange juice, this is quite nice. So we're about to duck underneath the this new main line. Here we are. Over the road. Oh, it's another chuff. Very nice. And then into here, where there is presumably some oil that needs picking up. There we are. Grand. Indeed, because what's going on here is there's a bit of a loop. Unusually, with it, our engineers have gone for quite an elaborate system to put the oil into the thing. I thought I'd do something fairly... If you go into the old NLS maps, you'll see it wasn't unusual to have runarounds at this time. So indeed, we've got one. We've got our first look at kind of fairly well engineered looking, sensible fuel conveyor belt. A guy called Pi, yeah, you're absolutely right. The locos are just ridiculous at this time. Like, locos were going at, what is it, 1866? Easily, we're cruising around at 50, 60 miles an hour at this point. So it's a bit weird that it's so slow. So we've got a lot of that going on. Anyway, so this is the new station. This is Rugeley Great Northern, the station here. Kind of sat above Rugeley. You can see the station, Great Central Station down here. Rugeley Central, so you've got these two sort of stations, and then there's the fuel. So Rugeley is actually pretty hemmed in by railway. Anyway, our railway continues from here. It continues southwards. You see the two-track railway whizzing along, kind of meeting. There we are, meeting, kind of running parallel to this freight line here. We need to run through and replace all the level crossings with road bridges, I think. And then to this new station here at Stamford. So this is Stamford Great Northern, so it's very close to this existing Stamford station. Anyway, and then of course we reach the end of the line where we've got, which is as far as we've got in terms of construction. We need to work our way around Richmond still, and then somehow arrive round into Bradshaw. So let's go and have a look at what is. So the other thing that's new. Oh yeah, while we're here, there's just a little epoxy branch line up to this pier where there's a ferry service running back and forth, which is kind of quite nice. There's the MV Ashbourne there, kind of pulling in. Very nice. Some people possibly going to get on it. Yep, on the pop. That was nice. Well, they just magically whizzed right over there. Nice. Anyway, so that's that. Very little connection, and there's road. So there's a little sort of carriage service going from this pier into Ashbourne, and actually the station's making use of that. So there's a pier station, so they can actually get the train here if they so wish, and it's run by the KNBR. That rail corridor is beefy. It is a beefy rail corridor. And to be honest, there's a lot of rail stuff going on, isn't there? It's a very busy. You have a look at all this rail stuff that's going on. It's just rail, much rail everywhere. Huge amount. Is this going to get rationalised later on in game? Quite possibly. While I'm here, let's just see how this is doing. It's doing pretty well, actually. So, what else is going on? So, there's... where is it? Oh, it's Mag Hull. That's where I wanted to be. We're back at Mag Hull, and there's this connection to the ferry. So we've got... so you can see here, there's a new signal and set of points. The railway runs parallel, whizzes down, drops down here. And this is the connection. So it's, again, mostly using existing rail corridor, but actually it's a single line. So it's worked as a single line. And it's a connection that goes all the way up to here, up to this this pier branch here, I think. What's that? There's some people travelling. So basically, there's a little, just a little ferry. And it uses this little spit of land that was here. Quite pleasing little use of this spit of land. So it provides a link via Maghull and Stratford using the ferry. So it's quite a nice little ferry there running back and forth. Very, very nice. And the ferry's actually run by the Great Central. So the Great Central are the ones who've established and are running this connection. And they're actually also running the carriages into town. Yeah. So that's very good. That's for them. That's providing them the Great Central trying to monopolise on a connection up to Stratford, which is quite a large town. Anyway, so what else? Well, so let's pause for a moment and take stock. It's October the 1st, 1866. We haven't got any warnings, which is good. What should we do? Well, we need to get around Rugeley for starters. I've still got my list of things to do from last time. Plenty. Who was the old northern guy buying up stuff last episode? Well, yeah, what was his name? It was Sir Edwin Crawl, wasn't it? He was up here in Lowestoft. I don't think we'll ever find him again. He's been lost into the. It'd be nice if there was a way in game of searching for people, but there's zero chance we'll ever find our boy Edwin again. But you briefly saw him at the start, and I took a picture, so that'll do for our memory. Lowestoft's growing actually. You can see it's growing pretty rapidly. It's The destinations it's allowing it to grow. Its road destination is pretty good. Oh, I drew a few extra roads actually. I've been connecting up, so I've been going around and essentially building a bit more of a comprehensive network of roads, joining things up, because the game doesn't generate leads a lot of things pretty isolated. Yes. So on my list of things to do, yes. So we've got the main task we've got today is, well, actually, first of all, we're going to go over to GWR land because there is. Let's go down here. There's a load of local. So one of the things we're going to do is actually there's a load of acquisition and consolidation happening in our archipelago. So in here you can see we've got these freight lines, but actually these are now. So this was actually a battle that happened in real life. Dr. David Turner could probably talk about it a bit, which is this conflict between the carriers and the railway companies. At the moment, we've got these carriers, kind of the industries are running their little railways. You could potentially say maybe the carriers are the ones kind of running the trains. But actually in Britain, essentially there was a battle, and it was won by the railway companies who determined that their model, rather than there being the carriers running an intermodal service from door to door, that the railway companies would have the monopoly of moving the stuff on their railway. Arguably for the worse. Maybe that's one to get Dr. T on to talk about, actually, because it's quite interesting. In any case, we're going to have a load of acquisitions, and what's going to happen is I'm going to copy and paste this text and then change them all brown, so it's not very exciting. But I'm going to acquire these, as it were. So these now become GWR things, and yeah, GWR. Let's do it brown actually. So I just kind of keep a weather eye on there, and there we are. What else? Oh yeah, this as well. So let's do the same. GWR and change this to this brown color. Why, you might ask? Well, because the GWR is. Well, there's lots of chat going on. Don't forget to at me if there's something you want me to spot. Because basically, let's go in here and just drop all these to this color, and also drop these to this color as well. Let's get those nice and. Actually, you know what? Let's get them. Let's give them the GWR brown. Let's get them in the GWR brown. GWR brown, marvelous. And what's the other one? There's another one in this direction as well, wasn't there? Yeah. And get these in GWR brown. Yeah, good. So that's this is actually the original. This is one of the original railways. This freight railway. It's now being run by the GWR. So there we go. It has been acquired. There we go. What else? So that's gone down there. That's been acquired. What other freight is there that we can acquire? So we've got. Yeah, that's it. So this one here, the Blackpool Oil Company. Well, that's now going to be Blackpool Oil Supply, and so that's kind of the right color. Let's just change these trains to be this color. They want their company colours shining, don't they? What else have we got? What other freight have we got around here? So essentially, I'm acquiring all of the freight that's using or partially making use of GWR set of tracks. There we go. There we go. Let's make that colour and do this. Why am I doing this, you say? This is not enhancing gameplay at all. This is making no difference to how the game plays. Well, you're right. It isn't. But it kind of helps me to feel like I'm enjoying a game that is, let's face it, not actually finished. If you pay too much attention, you notice that it's not really a completed game. Let's paint all those the right brown, and then paint these the right brown as well. GWR wants everyone to know that it's making some moves. Oh, and also, shall we say, what year is this? They're making the GWR has kind of regained its feet, as it were, and it's going to claim the. It's going to buy this railway company up. So the Orpington Railway Company, it's gone kaputski. It's 1866, and the GWR has gobbled it up. So that's going to be GWR, Orpington to Frome. There we go. Let me make sure I don't spill orange juice everywhere, because that nearly happened. Orpington to Frome. There we go. And change this to brown. There we go. Yeah, grand. Yeah, so there we go, grand. Lots of. What else? What else are they going to gobble up? I think they've got a decent amount of stuff. Oh yeah, there's some. So we're gonna have to. So yeah, that's the next thing we're gonna do. So I think we're doing all right. I think that the GWR has gobbled up quite a lot of the rail freight that's operating down here. I think there's a little bit more down here in Flitwick. Yeah, that's right. So let's do the same here. First mod I ever did for Transport Fever was actually script editing all the early locomotives to be much faster. Well, some people have those skills. Some people, i.e. me, do not. Let me just do. Although I'm sure there are mods, but as I say, I'm playing this vanilla because I don't know why. I'm a glutton for punishment, maybe, but something like that. There we go. Just do that, and this as well. And right, what are we doing in terms of vehicles? Oh yeah, let's paint all these a nice brown. Oh, I did those the wrong brown, didn't I? So I'm never going to know what brown they should be. Let me just change this to this colour so I can keep an eye on. Just keep an eye on freight. There we go. I think, yeah, I'll do the same here actually with this one, so I know what freight is. It just helps me to manage things a bit better. Also this one, just keep an eye on that. I think that's that. You know, I think that's that. There's also the purple train still running back and forth. Where is it? How's it doing? Is it looking a bit rusty? Oh yeah, it is. It's starting to look a bit knacked. This has been running back and forth for quite a while now. What age is it? Managed vehicle. How old is it? Its condition is mediocre. Can you actually modify how much you spend on maintaining it? Is that a thing you can modify? Is that a thing you can modify in the line editor? Anything like that? Edit selected vehicle. What's this? Configure maintenance. Ah. So if I put this on like very high, basically I could run like a heritage line, couldn't I? I could keep running it as a heritage line. So if I shove that to very high, will that keep on top of the condition of the vehicle? Who knows? Yes, gear with $sign. Unlock dates on US vehicles are all totally whack. Yeah, I was watching your stream, Besquicklehausen, and it was like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. There's just a distinct lack of early game variety. The game just feels unfinished. They're just not. Is this? Am I right in saying this is basically like this is made in the same sort of technical genre as like Farm Simulator? It's made by like a small German or Germanic sort of game company. Not huge, like with a bit of a good idea, but not necessarily finished, like kind of rushed out. Is that right? Am I being harsh? Michael C. Where's the question? Which question, Michael C? Yeah, but this is their third try of the same game. Oh, crikey. Yeah, what? Transport Fever, is it basically the same game? Because it's got the same rolling stock and everything, right? Most of the trains date back to Train Fever. Train Fever, that was the first one. Okay, so what would be really nice is if they didn't change things, but just, advanced it a bit. That'd be nice. Are they relying on the modding community? Possibly, but it's kind of frustrating because this game has a lot of potential. As a P-Way engineer, I love the track geometry stuff in this game is excellent. It's really, really good. I quite like the city growing side of it too. It's kind of like they could probably tweak it, but industries are kind of half broken. The art is half finished. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why has this got LED streetlights and white and lines painted on the road? It's just that doesn't make any sense. Things like the fact that the harbour buildings don't update, shipyards don't update. It just feels unfinished. They've just half finished it, which is frustrating because I think it's a really good game. All the same art assets, same weak economic simulation. Yeah, the economic modelling in this is rubbish. It's just rubbish. Anyway, I got confused there and distracted from what I was supposed to be doing. What was I supposed to be doing? That's Shanklin, isn't it? Who's Shanklin? Shanklin's grown quite a bit. It's doing alright for itself. Looking pretty busy. This area that used to be kind of just the big embankment built next to the railway has really grown quite massively. It's quite cool. Anyway, yeah, and the centre is pretty busy, and yeah, it's a commercial building. You can rename things, which is no, you can't rename certain buildings. That's a shame. What is that? The Parkview Hotel. It did look a bit hotel-like, didn't it? Anyway, we need to go up here because at the moment, what is quite a busy railway. In fact, you can see by the traffic, there's a string of parked trains at all the signals. This is an issue. So the GWR are now going to invest in upgrading the railway line between Wooler and Stratford, because at the moment it's basically a single line, which is clearly useless. So we need to have a look at that and how that's going to work, and if we can do that without breaking the game. I say that. What I mean is basically like, can we do this? Can we achieve this without me like breaking all the lines? So first things first, I'm going to try and get a nice balanced bit of geometry into this sort of old geometry you might have expected to see. So this line is coming this way, single. So I need to be able to essentially, ideally, I would yeah, what have we got? Could possibly 3-track it, just so that there's enough space for this just enough space for this to kind of run separately. Maybe that's the thing to do, you know, is actually to expand this to become a. Let's do exactly this. Saying that, this is bi-die. This is both bi-die. And this picks up. Which direction is it going when it's picking up? This is a tools thing, so it's picking up tools from here. Tools, and then it's going to Stratford Great Western. So it's almost worth. It's maybe worth leaving that as a section of bi-die, and actually opening this. Okay, let's minimum. Let's shove in. Let's go. We're expanding. It's October 1866, and we are upgrading the Stratford line, essentially to give us a bit of extra capacity. Now, that's easily enough built, but what are we going to do on this end? I think we might. So this is also this is bi-die with lots of stuff competing on one track, right? So it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. What I'm going to do is, what am I going to do? Yeah. Let's. And let me just have a think. So then. That'll do me nicely. So I just want this to basically be. This will now become a 2-track railway. I just need to put my signals in, and the magic should happen. Oof! I'm expanding the railway on the. Okay, let's do this a bit more realistically. So that's gone that side. I'm going to expand the railway on this side, which is the less embankment-y side for that side. So we'll need to shove a reverse curve in. That's fine. Lovely. And let's just continue this going round. Now, at Wooler Sawmill, what's going on here? What's the chat? Also, let me assign over for platforms for trains. Yes, absolutely. That would be so useful. So you could, yeah, the ability for a train to go to another platform would be very good. Yeah, so single lines can use more than one platform. It would be really useful for like big metropolitan terminal stations. Really would be useful. The game is balanced so hard for extremely high frequency services with small trains, but you can't have 2 trains on the same line platforming at the same. Yeah, definitely. It's just it's kind of they haven't quite matched. Well, they're far from matching what operational railways actually look like. Let me just remind myself what this is doing. So it's going this way, so it's splitting around. Let's yeah. So what have we got? So actually at this point I want to yeah. I'm gonna expand this now. What's that? That's a bit yeah. we go. That should be... It's actually a little bit too far now. Everyone's now got... You've all got used to me now doing my... Come on, come on. There we go. You've all got used to me. Oh dear. That did not go the way I'd intended it to go, to be honest. That's gone horribly wrong. Stuff it. I'm going to do this. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. And then this. 50, 450, that'll do. It's quite the slope, isn't it? Yeesh. You've all seen how much of a pedant I am from alignment. Come on now, don't. What do you expect? What are you expecting at this point? Yeah, that'll have to do. It's quite a hill, this, you know. It's quite a hill. So that's going to do that. I'm going to do this actually because. Yeah, that's fine. It's 56, 66. Okay. Do. There we go. Very nice. And we're going to put the S&C on a straight because this is the right thing to do. There we go. And then put this round to here. And okay, so that now needs the challenge we've got is that this is yep. Good. And now if I connect that to it's I think if I do no, come now. This is what happens if you don't let an alignment engineer design the alignment properly. I get. And see, that is going to do for now. It's a bit of a nasty compound curve. You see what I mean when I say I don't like them. But there we go. We're getting our 2-track railway. We're going to worry about that junction in a moment. Let's just set this up properly so it's doing exactly what we need it to do. Let's get that as a... Oof. Why you do this? Now, this needs to be... we don't want any... yep, and likewise. Yes. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that. I want to do put this here. Yeah. Where are we? Yeah, we don't even have good. It's all path signals, and there's like 3 meshes for them. Yeah, I know. They had a publisher. This time. Oh yeah. Oh, Michael C. I definitely wish there was a way that trains would auto-select a platform based on availability. Yeah, that would be... but they could only... Yeah, if you could select like 3 platforms or 2 platforms, say, that it could pass through, it'd be really... That'd be nice. It'd be much nicer. Let's see. So that's now going through. Okay, so I need to now just signal this as bi-dive to get this to work. Once I've set the other side up, let's get this fixed first. Yep, and this. Let's do a reverse curve. Oh, it's very dramatic music. There we are. There's a little kink to recenter, and okay. So I just need this now to be. Now where is it going? It's from here. Oh, I'll have to come back and work on some of these signals once I've got the line sort of set up properly. That is going to run... That's actually running happily in where it needs to be, so I don't need a signal on that side. I do need a signal on this side, though. Yes. There we are, signal on that side. So that's now running. What have we got? Yeah, glorious. That all makes some sense. That's going to come in here. Right, okay, so now we need this to make some sense as well. Because at the moment it doesn't. Can I do this? No, I cannot. Can I do this? Yes, I can. That's going to then... The trouble with that is it's... What's that connecting into? I need to this. Yeah, okay, so this is where the challenge is that I then need... I need this too. Yeah, okay. So I need this to continue around here. And I need this to do this. And actually, I need to continue this to... Ugh. Forgot. Oh, what's this doing? Oh, oh God. Never ever... Right, where's the end of my station? Okay, it's there. That's fine. So that's the freight. That's the... Okay. So if I do... Continue this straight for now. And if I do this... It doesn't like that, does it? I'm trying to be clever and not do too much demolition of the existing tracks, if you're wondering what I'm up to. City Skylines was done by a team of like 7 or 8. Yeah, that is quite spectacular. And a little bit embarrassing for these game makers. They don't really have an excuse at this point. So if I do this to here, let's just... Yeah, 31 will do me nicely. So that's connecting up to there and then through there. I just need that to then connect up to here. Which it can via another... There we are, 31. Now the trouble is I need that to go... Oh yeah, that was the whole point, wasn't it? So I need this to go... I'm getting there, everyone. Don't get too ragey. Don't get too angry at me. There we are. So now if I do this, yeah, that, and then from there to here, yes, and then that, I can make a double switch. That should give everything access to everything. Yes, there is a conflict point. Beautiful, beautiful. Although it's interesting why it's choosing to do that. It's a bit weird. Yeesh. Anyway, right, let's signal this thing up. Yes, I want that to be there, and I want that to go there. Let's see, is that going to tidy this up? Interesting. Let me add... oh God, my brain is in like UK mode in terms of where things are aiming, and it's a bit of a problem. Yeah, that'll do. Let me just check what's going on in here, just in case. Ah, good. Nothing dramatic. There we are. That, I mean, also this is annoying. What is this? I don't. This kind of looks awful. I'm gonna have to do this to make it do the right thing. But anyway, anyway, right. So this one here, Stratford. Oh, golly, which direction? So it's going to be add station. Add this. There we go. Good. I presume it's the same with this one as well. Yeah, this one as well. So that's Stratford. Okay, so Wooler, add station. This one, yep. That's now starting to look like it's... What's the next one? That one, and that one is doing the right thing. That one's doing the right thing, is it? Morecambe Branch, yep. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, there's some hearty chat going on then, which I'm glad to see. Let me just signalise this properly. I mean, I suppose you're all going to point out the fact that this will probably fix it, won't it? Now I do this, it'll probably make everything kind of naturally sit where it's supposed to, without needing to. Yeah, well, we'll get there. Let's shove in. Let's shove. Yeah, that's going to break because it's not connected down here. Now, how am I going to do this? I wonder. So we've got the tracks, 2-track railway up here. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's going to be, we're going to extend the track on this side. There we are, and likewise. But it's come. Here's the challenge. It's come through on to the side, which isn't the end of the world, because what I'll do is do a good old-fashioned. Yeah, there we are. Marvellous, lovely, and kind of want that to go like this, don't we? Oh, come on now. Not that far. Okay. 56, 54... 54 all the way through. Okay. That's going to do us. Yes, doing that, going that direction, then connecting up with, yeah, so there we are, just get rid of this, connect these up, and just put a crossover back in here for operational flexibility purposes. Now, how's that looking? Kind of looking like it's doing the right thing, which is good. What is broken? Fenny Stratford Tools is broken. There are some trains that have no idea what they're doing. This one, for example, is hopelessly lost. Why are you hopelessly lost? Oh, that's why. It's because it's not got a connector. And this one is, presumably, if I flip this one... Oh, is it going to be a full train? Yeah, it's a full train of passengers. I'm going to flip around, and they're happy, except that they're going in the wrong direction again. It's always this line. They're always so upset, aren't they? Yeah, that's fine. We'll come back and fix this one in a second, don't worry. So, this needs to now connect properly with the other line. Okay, so... It's coming in here. This is bi-directional, but at the moment it isn't. So I need to be able to... Okay, yeah. So that means I need to shove in a crossover. It's okay. There's a crossover, which is going to allow that to... That'll then be bi-directional. Yep. Oh, I don't want to do that because I want to prioritise the out road. Sorry, the through route. So this needs to have a crossover here as well. That's the issue. It's also a crossover on a curve. Oh, what a nightmare! But they don't care so much in these days. So that's okay. So that's enabling me to do that, to go in that direction. Why is this now confused? So it's coming from which forest? It's coming from down here. Oh, okay, yep. Same problem again. This is going to be some horrible track geometry. I'm quite proud of this. Look at this mess. Lovely. That's nice. That should have enabled the whole thing to be fixed. Oh, except that this is still bi-die. Which it doesn't need to be because we've told it not to be. That's rough for those passengers. Yeah, they're it's not great. Sorry, those passengers. Your life is torture. Now that should have broken that. That's broken that again. Why has that broken that? Let me have a think. Oh, so this is basically on the wrong side of the tracks. That's kind of annoying. Because it's going this... Please tell me I've not bi-directionally signaled this for the wrong direction. No, that is fine. So it's going this way, so this needs to... Okay, let's... Oh, it's very grand music right now. Besquicklehausen, I did it too. It's just... Why? There we are. So that's another track. Let's just very simply and plainly put this in here like this. And the same again. Actually, where did I do this? Oh, I did this around here, didn't I? There we go. That's a 30. Let's make this not one way. There we are. And the same again the other direction, just in case. Now that... I just need to change platform now, don't I? Terminals, change that to terminal 2. No warnings. That's running through there quite nicely and happily. Good. Trains running through there. That's running through there. As that going in the direction I need to put in some signal blocks here, don't I? Because this is a bit... yes. There's one. And do I need another one here? Let's leave that for now. It's pretty hefty. Yeah, let's have one one that direction and one that direction, just as an extra block. And oh, and another one here as well. That should... Oh, what have I done? What have I broken? Oh, the fuel company's now broken. Oh, of course it is. God, it's always fussy. This is what happens when you think what it's like for the poor signalling designers when they're having to set their, when they're having to correct previously bi-directionally worked railways. In fact, I've worked on a project like that, and I can confirm it is an absolute nightmare. That should now be fixed. Nope, because I did the crossover the wrong way. Oh, no, I didn't. Why? What's it moaning about? Oh, I need another one in the other direction again. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's easily resolved. Good. We now need a signal here just to stop this trying to run off. There we are. Really what I should have done is actually... What have I got? That's quite conflicty, isn't it? Yeah, that. I should probably pull that a bit further along. Let's undo this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that. Delete that. And we're going to run this a bit longer. So this needs to run along here. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Oh, it's auto-saving, everyone. Conflicting move. Yes, Besquicklehausen, you're right. This is the problem. We have a conflicting move. I've now resolved said conflicting move. Now I just need to work out what I was doing for. Right, so let's get a 30-mile-an-hour crossover there, and then let's get a 40-mile-an-hour turnout here. Why is that not working? What have I done? Hilfe. Let me just kill that off and work out what's happening. So that needs to come through and connect into... Oh, yeah, that's why. Let's pop that in here. 40 mile an hour. There, good. There is a little bit of a conflicting move there, but that's much less messy than it was before. Freight can wait. Freight can wait. That's that's pretty much the story on Britain's railways, as Maggie Simpson can attest. Let me put this here, and also let me... so that's coming along here, doing its thing. I don't want it to wait. I want it to wait. Actually, I don't want it to wait. That's fine. Yes. That'll do me nicely. It's a horrible mess, and it's my kind of mess. I love that kind of mess. Good. What do I want to... No, do I want to have it? No, that's fine. We'll leave that. The other end is just as rough. What, this end? Oh, you mean... up here? No, that's not too bad. That's fine. Oh, you mean this end? No, it's fine. This is fine. This is exactly what all provincial railway stations in the UK look like. Just an absolute shambles. An absolute operational shambles. No, I'm happy with this. Happy is a relative term. That's fine. Good. That's running. Grand. So that's that, which means I can tick that off. Hooray! So what was that? That was fix GWR. Fix Blackpool to Stratford. Tick. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Hooray! I'm gonna have a drink of orange juice. Everyone enjoying the top of my head there. This part here where your mouse is. Oh, here. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's from a freight perspective, it is, yeah, but I quite like that. It's horribly nightmarish. Show us the project sheet. I've already shown you this thing here. A minute. I'm gonna wait for however many seconds it takes to. There it is. That's and down a little bit. There. Yeah, it's not as bad. It's sort of fixed itself, I think. Thanks for your concern, Besquicklehausen. Probable valid concerns. Anyway, that's all vaguely fixed. It's still rubbish. Don't get me wrong. At some point, you're gonna expect this junction to get rebuilt. Arguably, you're gonna expect them to straighten the corner off and just install some proper track alignment through here. Alas, not at the moment. Where's the Gantt chart? Oh, this time. I can totally. Oh no, there's enough nerdery going on here. What was the other thing I needed to do? Oh, well, I've got a whole long list, haven't I? That's done. Usually fuel. Links to package factory done. Oh yeah. So, Kingston. Where are we? Here's Kingston. This actually is not looking too bad. Like, there's no. Okay, so a good trick. Let's just switch all this off, apart from trains, and let's press play. If you want to see where there are problems, this is how to do it. Actually, quite often I'll everything's sort of moving, you know. It's pretty cloggy down here, but that's because there's basically two railways sat next to each other. Oh, where's this going to? I bet it's full of... No. It's full of... We'll never know what it's full of. Nothing. I think that's a train set up to carry things, but it's not... The industry hasn't caught up yet. That's carrying nothing. There's a lot of nothing moving around here. What's this? Ah, it's more like it. When's this going to stop? Oh, it's on its way to... God, these trains are so slow. They're hilariously slow. There we go. See, this game has it talks about tilting. It even mentions tilting trains. A guy called Pi, but it. I don't think the functionality actually exists. Like they mentioned, there's a tilting train at the end of this, which we'll see in this one, but it doesn't actually tilt. It's talked about tilting, but it doesn't actually tilt. If you've got debug mode enabled, press Alt G to remove the UI. Oh yeah, that's true. No, I do that. That's how I do my screenshots. So, for example, you know, which is quite nice, isn't it? Very pleasant. What else is going on? I don't want to do. I need the GI because the UI because I want to keep an eye on what the year is. I'm going to pause it because the other bit of railway we need to build is it's that bit. There's a load of acquisitions. That's fine. We've been doing some of that. We need to head down here because this in terms of movement, everything's moving fine. If we go to let's head to Bradshaw. Look at the size of Bradshaw. Look at this metropolis. I think trains are running pretty well. Yeah, I mean, the new South Road Metropolitan Station, the expansion of that helped greatly by splitting out the trains disappearing off in one direction and the other. So this is almost like a bit of a Clapham Junction, really. Okay, not quite as ridiculously large. There are a lot of people who seem to want to take the tram, so they're all socially distanced-ish. These two have a lovely time. Are they walking hand in hand? That's nice, isn't it? That's I mean, they're both dressed like Zara and Lily. Okay, nice couple there. That's nice. Nice. Don't often see inclusivity included in the game, particularly not for a game that's based in 1866. But it's embracing Victorian society's sexual realities. Anyway, what's this train? So actually, this is running with a pretty. Yeah, it's running with it's running quite an old series. The rolling stock's pretty old and knackered, and the locos are pretty old as well. What's the condition? I mean, it's not bad, but it's not a new train. Anyway, we need to extend the bottom end of the Bradshaw Extension to actually reach Bradshaw. This is not going to be easy. I've got a feeling of this. Michael C. says, another thing that's talked about but not implemented is bimode operation. Oh, really? That's interesting. In the late game, there is a bimode loco that only operates under the wires, despite its description literally mentioning that it's bimode. That's hilarious. Yeah, these are the things that probably wouldn't have been hard to implement, but they just required extra lines of code, and the project manager said no. There we go. Definitely no masks in Transport Fever 2, says a guy called Pi. So let's have a think about where the hell this railway is going to go. Good God. So Besquicklehausen pointed out correctly last time we were all kind of mucking around here that the railway is going to kind of sweep like this. It's going to go around here, sweep round here, and then come in this side, which is precisely what it's going to do. I just need to work out exactly how that looks. Because that involves quite a lot of railway and road crossings. So, for example, if I continue this, what does this look like elevation-wise? So if I keep that straight here, what do I want? I don't really want a viaduct. I don't really want to have a viaduct on a curve either. So if I bring this back to here, challenge here is how high is this going to be, because we might need to have climbed more by the time we're coming in across this. That is, yeah. So now if I put this as a straight, yeah, see, it's collision. I need to come off earlier. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Is that straight? It's not quite, is it? I'm trying to get a straight that'll run over. Maybe I need to do the straight first. Maybe that's what I need to do. Because it almost needs to run like this, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have this as the inside. And it's going to come over the top like this. Something like this. Let's see. I don't want to go over... Come round and then sweep off. I'd kind of... I think I want to minimize my number of elements, so I almost kind of this needs to come round and then have the curve here, which will then yeah, that looks like it's about right. Let me have a think. Now, key question. Don't worry, I'll come back and redraw some of these. I'm going to keep that for now. Is that straight? It kind of looks it. Yes, good. Key question. Is this high enough? It is. Excellent. Oh, I'm pleased about that. That's worked quite nicely. Now, how... Yeah, okay. Let's just pull this back to here. Lovely. Now, challenge mode is that is a... yeah. Challenge mode is that in terms of track radius, that is obviously that's meeting there, so I need my curve to be there. Which is a bit of an issue because I ideally don't really want to have a viaduct on the... Let me also just do this and this and this. Oh, the music is very upbeat, isn't it? There we are. Let's do that. Okie dokie, so there's a viaduct there, a viaduct here. Well, what I can probably do is... I'm just trying to think what the best way to get this... because there seems to be a curve, so we need to have this coming along. It's going to be a curve. Is that a straight? If I stacked it... Oh no, it is a straight. Oof. There we go. Let me just... Now, if I wanted this to be... Let me get rid of the road. Now, what geometry can I get out of this? Oh, why is it done that? 56. Okay, that's... Oh, that's just the limit anyway, isn't it? So that's 68. That's... So if I do about that and that... Oh, come on now. Straight, yeah, lovely. And this was just like a little bit... Oh, was it in here and here? Oh yeah, it's just a little bit further. I'll just do that, and then do this, do my usual. 75, 75. Oh, that's the annoying thing about viaducts, is that it... it's irritating. Sorry, this is really rubbish stream. I just need to get this right because it's, you know, I'm a pedant and I have to. Let's delete that and that. Okay, here we go. There we should be in a better place now. So if I do this as level, there we go. That is straight. Oh god, what have I just done? Yep, lovely. Accept that. Now we should be in a better place. So that's 75 on one side. That looks nice, actually. Yeah, I think that's us. We're there. Oh golly, that took long enough. Sorry, everyone. In any case, that now means I can do this, and it should. Please let it work. So that has done a nice bridge over there. Very nice. Oh dear. We'll not worry about whatever retaining structures had to be installed there. Maybe I should make that viaduct. Yeah, maybe I will make that viaduct. Yeah, let's do that as viaduct. It's probably for the best, isn't it? There we go. That is viaduct. Yeah, much better. That's through there. That's diving over that. That's one of Brunel's flat arches. We're not worried about that too much. But that's alright, actually. I think we're okay there. Now so the next thing I need to do is probably determine what angle this straight is going to be here, and what height it's going to be, and how it's going to come across all that lot. I need to reinstate that road as well, of course. Now, how am I going to do that road? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Let's do a road like that. No, little thin one. Yep, and... I mean, that's horrible. Why did it do that? This game is so weird. What's it doing? Why is it doing some of these things? Okay, fine, but let's do it from here. Yeah, there we are. What's it doing? Why is it now ignoring me? Ah, that's probably why. Let's do this now. It's too steep. Well, yeah, probably. Now, if I do this and this, still too much slope. Golly gosh. Well then, maybe I have to do another. Draw this thing again. 1, 2, 3. Let's do. No. It's so annoying that there's not just a button to allow you to. Yeah, that's better. God, what? Why is it doing these things? Why? Okay, let's go down and then maybe swing you this way a bit. And that. Accept that. Now will you work? What are you doing? Why? Yes, indeed. I know that curve isn't quite right but, earlier. Thank you, Michael C. The bridge limits you on speed. Ugh. Fine, road. You're going to get this awkward looking... I'm at the point of high confusion now. Why? Why? A series of different Ys, all of them starting with the letter Y. And you, and then... Oh my god, this... Stuff it. It's gonna... It's getting a level crossing. It's getting a level crossing. I just can't... Where else can I get over this bloody thing? Maybe, oh. Maybe... Am I playing on easy, medium, and hard? I'm playing on medium. Is it medium or maybe easy, actually? It doesn't really matter, because my gameplay, I don't care about the money. I don't think it makes any odds to what the game plays like. There we are. There we are. That is going to do me nicely because stuff these roads and the inability, the completely stupid way in which this game makes bridges. There we are. That's the connection we didn't know we needed, but we do now. What's the difference? I presume it's just that they changed the balancing of the industries and make you earn less. I presume that's what the difference is. Anyone? Let's go over here and work out how we're going to cross. Also, are we going to put a station in here? I kind of feel like we ought to. Where's that going to go? It's probably going to go on this bit, isn't it? Is it? Oh, it's not really got the space for a viaduct. The other thing I need to do is have a freight connection. I need to have a freight connection with this bit of railway. So for now, let's... What are we going to do? That's the other thing it's going to be. I'm just going to delete that for now. And generally just do this. Let's just get rid of this bit of road. Bring you back later perhaps, but for now I need to concentrate on this. So let's get the straight going first. The trouble with this is I'm going to eviscerate a lot of forest, and I kind of want to get it right first before I start smashing railway through here. Maybe the right thing is to actually build the railway out from the station. Maybe? Is that the right thing to do? Could just do a crossing. People of 60, it's true the people of 66 weren't as fast. But in the UK we did build a lot of bridges. Like a lot of our railway bridges were... A lot of the bridges I'm still dealing with now were built in this period, so, or kind of from this period onwards. So it's not the case, you know, in the UK we didn't have that many level crossings. We had quite a few, but not that many. Certainly not in outside of the southeast. The southeast had more. Let's maybe have a think. If that comes in over the top, so if I was to build it this angle, that's where's that taking me in? That's kind of... That is kind of doing what I've wanted to, but it's a little bit... Yeah, I think we need to have multiple curves. I think we're not going to get away with just one curve. It's going to be, I think we're going to have to sort of, yeah, come round. So one curve and then maybe come in and then over the top on the other side as well. Yeah. A guy called Pi is Dutch, so is confused by the idea of not having dozens of level crossings in all directions. Yeah, it's a fair point. Now let's see what this is doing if I do this. Is this doing what I wanted to do at all? Yeah, it kind of is. And actually on the level... It is on the level I kind of want it to be as well. What's that? That's going to come around there. That's going in. It's going in, folks. And we're going to have a junction connecting these two in the middle of the forest just to cheer up everyone. How's that? Yeah, that's gone quite nicely actually. That is going over there like that, and that is okay. Oh, that's not quite as nice. There. How's that? That is going to be okay. Oof. Which direction do I want this to be in? Do I want this to be on the outside or the inside of the curve? I think... Yeah, this side. Oh, it would do that, wouldn't it? Why does it always do that? It's so annoying when it just... Yeah, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want that. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Now, is that locked in? Is that now going to let me do... No. No. There we go. Got there in the end. Good grief, this game. Come on now. Why is it doing to the flat? It just looks awful. That isn't what it would look like. Anyway, we'll have to just cope with it. Stupid bridge. Oh, of course the bloody road junctions get in the way. It's natural. It's only natural that that's exactly what happens. Good. We're just bulldozing those. So I want... What do I want? That, I think, is the angle I want, and I want it to be level. Lovely. I think then that allows me to go... Oh, you know what? I think I've gone too much. Yeah, too much. So I need to now... Demolish you, and demolish you, and you, and you, and you. That's the stuff. I think I'm going to be able to get a bridge underneath one of these, just to get the road connection working. There. Yes. Let's just shove that in. Grand. There, everyone can be happy now. Let's just shove that in here like that. Lovely. That'll do. That's our connection. It's not pretty, but it's fine because roads don't care about roads. Right, so now I need to work out how I'm getting over the top of this lot. So, with less viaduct, I think, to start with. Accept that, and... Oh, why? just do this. If I get rid of this and then pop this over here, eventually, everyone, we're gonna have. It is definitely tall enough. I'm gonna come back to that. For now, I'm gonna do this and then, yeah, because it's being silly. Yeah. Now, if I just do that and do this, strange. Same thing again. I think this I want to go up, up. Yeah, that's worked as well. And the same again. Please tell me it's not. Oh, it has. It already has. No, go to there. Yes. And then. God, this game it's weird. What AI is, or what code is determining that it should look like that? Oh, it's been very strange. Yeah, I can see there's a bridge pier collision going on, you strange game. What are you doing? Just being a bit weird, aren't you? Come on now. So if I do that, and then do that, I mean, okay, it'll have to do. In any case, I want to demolish that and put another embankment in, because embankments are what we'll be doing as much as possible, because viaducts are expensive. Right, the next thing we need to do is get around this situation. That's just going to nothing, so that, you know what, that can sod right off. I just don't care for that section. That means that I can do this and this. I mean, I say that it means I can do this and this. That's very, very tight. Oh, cocks. It's just too steep now. I need more angle. Oh well, that was fun anyway. Don't get too angry at me. This is why, as I say, like, an excellent addition in this game would be construction lines, so that I could see what I was doing. The good thing is that will let me... what? The good thing is that'll let me have a much better angle through things. Come on now. Come now, come. Bridge pier collision. No, there is no bridge pier collision. Right, good. I'll do for now. We'll come back and do the... I'm bored of dealing with the game's dodgy game engine for... Now I just need to... Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there, everyone. We're getting there. Oh. If I... what? It'd be so great if you could delete smaller segments. It really would. It would solve a lot of problems, I have to say. Solve a lot of problems. If we just do this far enough, that as far as I need it to go. There we are. That'll do. That's auto saving, everyone. There we are. Now, what's this going to look like? 6756, too much on the other leg. Maybe I can, if I delete a little bit on here, just get it as far as it. There we are. So if I now just yeah. Oh. That's it. So now if I do it, what am I getting? 65 to 6. Oh, that'll do. We're there. We've got it connected. It's not perfect, but it's actually not too bad. Let's demolish some of this nonsense. Let's get... there we go. Very nice. Let's get some earthwork going on. Very good. Very good. That is not great, but it'll do. I could probably... I mean, also, I could definitely just improve the geometry there to avoid that... what radius is that? 31. You know what? I think that's silly, so I'm going to unsilly it. I reckon that would... they'd fix it. It would get fixed. So let's do just that. Let's put that crossover in there. Let's kill that. I'm going to get complaints about... there we are. Let's put that into... what's about 30 there. There. There we go. Because this will let us make this into an earthwork, which will make my life easier. Oof. I just need to it's a bit tight, isn't it? There, let's try this. Oh, golly. Not again. It's like a never-ending battle, this, isn't it? No. That buffer stop's not going to let me do that. Okay, fine. Buffer stop, you win. You win again. 50, 50, 53, 2. There we are. Now the only trouble is that I need to... right, what am I doing? So... oh, see now, normally I'd draw the ballast and everything and just to keep... but actually in this situation they'd have moved so much earth to... they'd have moved so much earth... oh, fuddle sticks, I didn't want to do that side. There we are, let me just... now, is this going to break? Yes, it is. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. The game doesn't work normally. You know, it's angry. It's an angry game. Why is that a problem? Obviously, that needs to be. Why you do this? Why? It's being odd. The game is being odd. Utterly bizarre. Utterly bizarre. Now that obviously now that that's disappeared, it can't get over the top of this. Oh my goodness me. There we are. Utterly bizarre. Completely barking mad. Good. That and that can go, as can that. Oh golly, it's exhausting. But we're there. We've drawn our bit of railway. It's going over that viaduct, and it's going over that viaduct. Marvelous. Oh. Yeah, that's possibly one way of doing it, yeah. Normally the way I do it is do a little curve like this, and that's how I get my... there we are. So if I delete these two now, and this, and then it should allow me to extend my... there we are. This is where like the move it... City Skylines move it tool. Oh my goodness, just a problem solver. Do the same again on this side, and then kibosh these, and then do this. Ah, there we are. Much nicer. That's much nicer. That kind of nicely symmetrical as well. So there we go. We've scooted our way around. There we are. Scooted our way around. Scooted our way around. Not quite sure why that is. Not quite sure why that was looking like that. So let's have a think. Where is this station going to fit, if indeed we can fit one? What do you think? I've never understood why in the game it's cheaper to make bridges over the ground and put it up in earthworks. Jonah Hoff, our first technical question that I can respond to. Yeah, it's nonsense. It's bridges are always more expensive than earthwork, certainly in this time, because an earthwork, essentially, they'd run a train in on the back of the temporary way and rear tip, or, end tip as we call it, generally, end tip spoil, and then put the temporary way on top of that and keep pushing the temporary way out further and further of this end tip spoil, which would then... The temporary way would then get lifted. They put down this stuff called the permanent way, and then they'd run trains on it, and it would consolidate a bit. And those earthworks, those messy earthworks, are the ones that we're dealing with now. Much cheaper than building a massive, viaduct like this. Absolutely, yeah. The game is a bit weird on that front. Don't know where they've got their costings from. Someone give them a copy of the Network Rail method of measurement. What time is it? 1928. Let's see. Got some of these are pretty messy, aren't they? Eesh. Can I blitz that? And oh yeah, I can. Nice. Good. That's more realistic. I don't know where another station will go, if there is going to be one. Let's have a think. The reason that China put their high-speed railways up on viaducts is because they have cheap labour, and by the scale of repeatability, they're also not building it. They've decided to put it up on an elevated rather than pushing stuff out of the way and keeping it at grade. They also don't have planning to deal with. HS2 would be up on stilts for more of its length if lots of people that weren't very angry at the idea of a railway being visible from their house. Oh, where were we anyway? We were building a railway, weren't we? So that's over there. We're gonna come to whatever's going on over there later, but for now, we need to work out a connection to this. So let's see, what's this? This is a double track railway. And we need to, there's quite an elevation change here, I think. So we need to do something about that. I think that needs to come up to like there. Yeah, that's more like it. And that should be down at the right level for this one. Yeah, perfect. Okay, good stuff. Yeah. So that's going to do the same, and then this one the same in the other direction. Why have I done that, you might wonder? Well, it's because... Am I gonna... Yeah, let's do this way. I kind of feel like that's excessive, but whatever. Yeah. I kind of want some extra space between these because it needs to be long enough for a train to sit. It's quite an incline. There we are. Go, go, go. Yeah, that's an incline. Marvellous. And actually, let's run it a little bit further along here. Just to give it some extra sort of stopping space. Possibly even space for 2 blocks rather than 1. That's going to go in there. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. It's not going to do 30. Okay, fine. Let's leave it 29. What's it doing? What am I doing? What's going on? Yeah, that'll do. That should be fairly clean. Yeah. It's climbing up the hill. There, climbing up the hill, climbing up the hill. And then it's going to go along here for a little bit. And a little bit more. and then we're going to go like this. Double junction. God, the cost thing is kind of annoying because it sits in front. For this, I don't really care what the cost is. I need the infrastructure. Why? No, I can't have that. That's new. That's not good at all. There's a signal. There must be a signal there. There must be a signal somewhere. What? Let me put all this on. Well, there isn't a signal there. Well, of course there isn't a signal there. I just built it. What's going on then? Why is it doing that? Is it on the edge of like a... No. Wait, watch. This will get angry now. Oh, why have you forsaken me, game? So if I put that over here, 30, okay, good, and then same again over here to this one. There we go. Now we're sorted. So this is just a connection between the two. It's quite a long one, probably enough space for a block between them. Yeah, delete it and rebuild it. What a game! What a game, folks. So, let's see what time. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bulldoze that and that. Get some new signals in here. Well, now, what do I want signal-wise? Do I want to... Maybe I don't mind what stops for what, actually. Maybe I'm just going to shove them in like that. Actually, yeah, because I kind of want to prioritise what's coming through. Yeah. No, peace with that. And then we want to do the same again up here. So this time I do want to prioritise. So that's going to stop. Yeah. And then I want something in the middle here. How long is that? Yeah, it's enough for... Let's do that. Let's put in a... There we go. Sort of a block between them. Now, what about that station? That station at Richmond. We need to work out where the station at Richmond's going to go. There we go. Besquicklehausen is back. Besquicklehausen, you haven't missed much. I'm just rage. I'm like the temptation to rage quit continues. Ella likewise. We've just completed this connection, this sort of connection here, because this is going to enable. Basically, if you remember our viaduct around Richmond, it's doing its thing. I mean, a lot of our towns are ending up turned into like trapped railway bubbles. This is just. It's happening. This one, I mean, Richmond has actually got a lot going on. It's because of it's got this brickworks here, which is pumping out the good stuff at quite a decent rate. It's already level 2, so this is actually pumping out a huge amount of brick. There's kind of a little industrial railway here that feeds that. So Richmond is somewhat surrounded on many sides by railway things. Never mind. Sorry, Richmond. Or... You're welcome, Richmond. So in any case, I think to fob them off sufficiently, I think we need to build them a new railway station. Trouble is, to do that, we need a straight alignment, which is a bit tricky because there's not much in the way of straight alignment. So perhaps we build them a station on here. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Let's see. Passenger station, 2 tracks, 160 meters. Yes, and then obviously we have to do a little bit of expanding. Yep, do that, and then do some configuration. Demolish that and that and that and that, and then also this and probably that and that too, and then that one as well, and that and that and that and that and that. Bye. Because this needs to be. Oh right, wait a minute. Let's bulldoze it on this side because no, just that, because I need my connection to come off the viaduct. Oof, we haven't got much space for our tracks coming in, have we? Not much at all. There we go. Platforms, little dinky platforms here. Lovely. And the passenger building. What? I kind of developed a bit of a if I show you what I've developed a bit of it. I always try and kind of have a bit of a vernacular for the different structures. So this extension, I've got kind of like it's like the main building and then these sort of annexes with a little connection in the middle. That's so that's what this is going to look like. If I zoom in, press the configure button and make that happen. So it's this one, and I kind of want to connect. So I'm going to connect the road up there because one can. So let's do the side buildings first. So I know what's going on there. And you, and you. There we are. We also need to let people across. Let's put that there, and then there we go. And let's put in the road. So to do that, I'm going to kibosh this. Put this in. Very good. Thank you. And then also, let's kibosh this and this. And very nice. And this, they're gone. Oh dear. Well, that'll do. And let's tidy this up a bit. Maximum strength and a bit bigger. There we go. Let's do this. There we are. That's the stuff. Just to level this out a bit and turn it into something a bit more, you know, some town can appear on it. This station's miles from the rest of the town, by the way. I know that I'm going to have to link it up, but we'll do that shortly. Let's worry about the nightmare that is the station throat of each of these two first. You and you. Lovely job. Thank you very much indeed. Now, 27 is tiny. It really is not great for accelerating and braking out of this station. Now, can I... what I need to do is to get rid of these first. Then do this. Oh, come on now. This. Oh, why is it decided? That's because of the earth. Oh my goodness. And then I bet this is the one. This is the one that it doesn't actually build a viaduct if I put it in on, isn't it? So I have no choice. I have to put a viaduct in of some kind. Ah, no. But if I'm clever, what if I'm clever? Nope, it doesn't allow me to do this. People's suggestion is correct. I'm going to do precisely what you suggest, which is this. Yeah, and the same on the other side. Which then allows me to do a nice... Well, let's see. Let's go for... Yeah, that'll do. That's more like it. I think rather than fighting it, we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. Methinks. Yeah, there we are. It's a shame all this painstaking engineering will be rendered obsolete by Magic Elon's magic loop. It's true. It's a crying shame. It is a crying shame. But you know, that's the future. You know, futurism. You know, nonsense made up by morons. That is how. That is what the future looks like for transport. There we are. Let's. 50. I mean, 50 is actually fine. Yeah, there we are. I think it's 40 on that side. Golly. All right. Fine. I'll do 50 on the inside. There we are. There we go. We have a station, which is Richmond, Great Northern. Great Northern. Oh, my fingers are knacked. Give myself RSI from holding on this mouse too tightly. There we are. Now, how close... This is obviously miles from everything, which means we probably need to establish a... what time is it? 1942. We've got time to establish a little road depot. Yeah, let's get a road depot on the go. Where are we going to put this road depot? Let's put it around here. Yep, lovely. Next to the railway. Very nice. Let's build. Let's build one there. Let's do one in the middle of the town as well, and then let's do another one here, and then let's from here to here to here to here. Nice little connection. What's this going to be? Who's on stream? Michael, you've been getting involved. Michael's Hackney Carriage Company. Yeah. You sensed an opportunity and you've taken it. Let's just put that red. Let me just procure a few of these. Let's see. How many do we want? Let's put 4 in. And let's paint them red because reasons. And Michael's Hackney Carriage Company. There we go. So that means I'll have to put a symbol for a bus on Richmond because that's what I always do on the maps. But there is now a connection, so people can get from Richmond Station, that station, to Richmond Great Northern. There we are. I'm gonna have to rename some of these because Richmond, wouldn't have Richmond and Richmond Great Northern. You'd have Richmond and something else. Yeah, Michael, you got your own bus service. Well, in fact, more accurately, you're running your own bus service. This geometry here is now honking. But I'm willing to kind of ignore it. It's fine. What's that? So let's have a think. Right, I need the signals now. These should all be. Oh, actually, I need to pop in a crossover as well. Let's pop it in here. There we are. So what do I want? I want this goes in this direction, so that's going to be there like that. Oh, for now this needs to be one way. Yeah. Why does it need to be one way? Well, it's because I'm going to extend the system. I'm going to extend one of the lines this way. One way, yep. So then the other side it needs to be one way. Yep. And then I'll also do... No, that's the way I want that. These two here. Do I want that to be that way around? Yes, that's going to run over there. I'm going to need to work out signal blocks at some point soon. So how many have I got? I've got a distance of kind of like this distance here. So that's one there, 1, 2. Then another one here. 1, 2. What's that? Then another one on the other side of the viaduct. That's okay. That's fine. 1, 2. And then we get into the station. And then we disappear off down there. Okay, right, cool. So now I need to get hold of... Where is it? Where's Rugeley? Ah, here we are. I want this rail. Where is Stratford? Stratford, where are you? Stratford is here. Good. The Great Northern Stopper, because... where are we? Stamford. Add station. It's time to add Richmond Great Northern and then back through Stamford, which means now I can change this to being a one-way signal. A one-way signal, and that means that we've now got this service running all the way down here. Nice. But more importantly, it also means... So that's running down there. The infrastructure, clearly there's still some work to be done to get this to build this round here, but I've got a feeling this is all locked up in parliamentary battles about access. Bye, Ella. This has been you've been bouncing in and out, but hopefully this has been... Yeah, you can pick it up later. I don't know how entertaining this one's been. I've been just mostly raging. Mostly rage about the game. Much rage. Could I put up some videos of cab rides through the network? I'd maybe do that for the next stream. We'll see what's going on. Once we reach we're going to reach a point where much of the railway construction will actually kind of reached a conclusion. There we go. Right, let me just go through here. No, that's going through here. I need one more railway, one more line, which is to connect. Where are we? There we go. So where's the brickworks? Where's Kroll Brickworks? Oh, it's over here. Good. I think I've got a spare I do. Good. Because I need it. It's not coming through there in the way that I want it to. Yeah, I'm going to add another signal here. A one-way signal, no. Why? Because the priority needs to be this line. Because I'm about to add new line, and it's going to connect Kroll Brickworks all the way down to... Oh, golly. The game... I bet the game just can't deal with the length of route. All the way down here. Oh, it worked. That's turn up for the books. Oh, and RR. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's right. It needs to be... where am I going? Over here. Yeah, there we are. It's going to be this colour. And it needs to have some trains. This is the express. This is the whole point of the railway. Watch carefully for steam loco running gear to get out of sync with the wheels on long routes. Oh, crikey. Oh, thanks for Swicklehausen. It's been a good one. It's been a bit stressful, but I think we're there. We just now need to procure... What's this? So this is like an express. So we need to buy... Oh, where's all these vehicles to come from? Oh, from here. How many trains are stuck in here? Oh, crikey. It's always a bit unnerving. Do I want to actually add... While I'm here, do I actually want to add a... yeah, I think I do, you know. Just so that those kind of filter out a bit more quickly. Maybe I want them to cut... Maybe I want this... maybe I want to go down to Bradshaw. God, there's something... I am pleased at how busy and horrible this map is. It's going to be a nightmare when things start expanding. Yeah, perfect. This is what's happening. So, from here... which is now going to be renamed... Edmund Kroll has bought this place. It's the LNRR Bradshaw Wagon Works. I like renaming stuff because I'm weird. Buy vehicles. Right. This is going to be... This is like the... what colour am I going to do this? I'm going to put it in this kind of dark colour. Right. So this plus... What do bricks get carried in? This. Oh, poor. I don't want that. There we are. And how many do you want? I want 4 of them for now. And I want them all... let's also rename them. No, I'm not going to rename them yet because plans. The Kroll Brickworks. That's worked. Oh my goodness. So what have I done? I've done the brick connection. Connect that, do that, click that. Let's get tick. Oh, tick. It's another tick. It's another tick. You've just seen the top of my head again. It's time we made this happen again, I think. Play. Let's see. Come on, I'm waiting for this train to appear so that we can... oh, actually, let's do another... There we are. So the train comes out of its little hole. Come on, train, come out of your little hole. It's December 1866, and things have happened. We're gonna do this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save. Let's save this thing. So what was it? It was December, wasn't it? December. Let's save that as December. There we are. I will eventually make these saves available because they're all vanilla, so there shouldn't be a problem. What I'm going to do is go in here, and maybe also, do we want to? Let's do this. We're watching. The last thing we're going to do is watch this. This is impressively meticulously planned, apparently. L&RR or Great Northern. Well, indeed. Indeed, Jimmy Vandermeer. Indeed. This train is sort of... We're currently waiting. There's a train approaching, I presume, which is what we're waiting for, to stop for. Hi. Yeah, I know, mate. Oh, crikey. There goes that. There they go. What I'll do is I'm going to do this at speed, and then... oh, crikey. We're going to be waiting for hours, aren't we, while this train disappears off into the distance. How busy is this line? We'll come back to you, chum. What's going on? Oh, yeah. It's because there's... Let's just say there's a lot going on this junction, and we're probably going to need to do some more stuff. It's fine, though. That's going off. There we go. That is... It's high time we paid it. There we go. Making some progress. It's happening. Listen, brick. So basically, we're going to be doing that. Transporting some brick. Oh, there's a... We're stopped at the signal. Yeah, that's almost a SPAD driver. Come on now. Oh, there's that train going off that direction. Oh, don't look at the state of the crossing. That's a bit of a bounce. Oh, there goes that. Go on. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, right, okay. That was confusing. That's a train full of ore. Let it go. It's a thing of beauty. This is going to change at some point, I hope. How many trains come in that direction? It might... Let's see. That's gone up, which means that that person's getting priority over us, which is fine. Oh, crikey. Yeah, this junction's busy. Yeah, everyone's saying, add this junction to the list. Yeah, I know, right? What I'll do is revert the save back to December 1866, but for now we'll watch... Well, apparently what we'll do is we'll watch this do nothing for ages because we're stuck waiting for these... I'm sure there's going to be a gap, right? Thing is, it's about timing. So is that, if that one clears before that one reaches this, it'll enable a priority, I think. So that's now who's going to let through. So that should block them, maybe. There we go. We're going. We're cooking on gas, and now I think that's the end of the bottleneck. I think now. Ooh, there's some steel. There. Now I think we should be, yeah, we should be unencumbered now. Oh, we need to go through here and tidy up the ballast. Crikey. Here's up our little gradient. There we are. Oh, the train just went underneath. Here we go. We have this view. There we are. Look at that. So that industry's, that's the brickworks. So that's absolutely hammering out the good stuff. There we are. Going through here. We're on the fast lines too, which is great. That's what I hoped would happen, because eventually this will be getting hauled at absolute top... Oh. There's, oh, here we are. Oh, it's nice seeing the shadow expand. There we go. Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, I maybe want to get rid of those signals that are in the station. In any case, here we are. This should be us now, cooking on gas. There we are. Signal just went. There we are, up over the viaduct. There's the brickworks on the other side, looking busy, and a nice little over the other railway line. What's that? KNBR. Yeah. There's a quarry. Nice. There's another quarry in the other direction. There we go. Look at this. The dispatcher got fired apparently. Yeah, probably. That's don't know what that is. Look at this. It's quite nice. It is. I do like looking at. I do like this view because everything has a certain. Oh, yeah, we've pulled up at the signal. Doing this in real time at with Flying Scotsman or Mallard at the front. That'll be a laugh. That'll be nice, won't it? I do. So this is it. This is the view. This is where. How many? What do 1957. What I'm going to do is end. I'll end this when we get to. I'll end this when we get to the top end. That'll be the end of our video. This is where the game shines. Yeah, it is. It's got a nice. It's nice to take a ride. It's just nice to take a ride. It'll be nice to take a ride when I do it in real time, but 20 miles an hour, it's a bit much. I'll try and make more of a point of doing some more of these. This is our bit of railway. It's a nice long straight. Oh golly, don't look at the track quality over that level crossing. Good grief, that's not the best. Oh, signal just popped. We're doing all right. 28 miles an hour. We're going to overtake this train full of stuff. It's very purple. Nice. Oh, it's nice. All right. Let's The thing is, people will be like, well, this is just Train Simulator, but the point is, like, you don't get to build the infrastructure and pick the trains in Train Simulator. Very fuzzy, blurry tracks. Yeah, there we are. The vertical alignment, don't worry about that too much. Oh, I do like it when a train disappears off underneath. And you got the satisfaction of having built all this infrastructure, and the trains are essentially doing useful things, even if the economy is a bit broken. It's a nice forestry. That's very pleasant. Don't know what that is down there. It kind of looks like a little village. I don't know what that's. Lumber factory or lumber something or other. Over the Great Central. There's the Great Central going off in that direction. That's nice. We're going into Richmond. No, not Richmond. Rugeley Tunnel. There we are. Slowed down a bit. Don't know why we slowed down a bit. Why do they have to do tunnels as boxy? That is something that's frustrated me. This is pre-recorded. Would be very nice. Oh, I see. Oh, me like actually just pre-recording and doing some of these. As pre-records. Ah. Yeah, that could be nice. There's that doing that. Oh, I see what you mean. Just record these. So it's a therapeutic front window. Yeah, that would be quite nice. Yeah, I'll have to save some as like... yeah, maybe that's just a little playlist of like front views down some of our railway lines. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think what I'll do is I'll wait until we've got a bit more diversity in terms of... Whoa, what was that? I don't know what that was, but it was a problem. Until we've got a bit more diversity in rolling stock, and then I need to. Oh, there we are. I'm enjoying the signals pinging. That's quite satisfying. There we are. There's not going that way. Coming through. What station is this? Oh, we've whizzed out onto the. We're on the slow lines now. I've noticed. That's probably fine. I was kind of envisaging this being kind of a fast freight train that would whiz along on the fasts without anything else getting in the way. Anyway, it's still pretty nice. Record. Oh yeah, record them. Uploading would fix some of the bitrate problems. Oh, is there there's some bitrate problems? Oh, sorry everyone. Oh, is it a bit choppy? What's the quality? I do apologise about that. I'll do some pre-records and upload them as a thing. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Guy called Pie. Didn't you say you'd go back and put some mod trains in for a stream? Yeah, definitely I will. Yeah, I'm sorry about the bitrate. I kind of assumed that it's coming through reasonably well because the Railnatter comes through with pretty decent quality. But yeah, I suppose if I'm not streaming, if I'm just doing a recording session, I'm not quite sure what's going on with that rail. Also, these sleepers are terribly packed. They're what I'd call hungry. They're ballast hungry. You need to pack the ballast up to the level of the top of the sleeper. Anyway. Look at this, is nice. Yeah, I'll do some front records, and I'll also... I'm not really choppy, but constantly zooming in is one of the hardest things to compress. Yeah, that's a fair point. It's pretty good when you're in build mode, but it's not. Okay, yeah. Oh, thanks for the advice, everyone. You all know things, and I do not. It is quite nice. Yeah, I'll just have to record... What I'll do is I'll just pick... it'll be slow TV, because I'll... Yeah, YouTube compression does not approve of TF2. Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, this is an issue. I kind of don't What am I waiting for? Oh. Oh, I suppose these are the slow lines, so it's not so bad. Oh, you'll have to... so I have to make sure to remember to switch autosave off if I'm going to do those recordings. Too much... sleepers are poorly packed and no spike plates on the rails. Yeah, the rails are currently... I presume it's just dog spikes with the rails sat on the sleeper, which even at this period in the UK is not realistic. Digital Side Guy says his cat loves watching... oh, sorry, I've made it... Oh, God, yeah. Digital Side Guy says, yes, my cat loves watching slow TV. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this game is good for my ADD too, I have to say. It's a good thing for focusing. There we are. Let's do one of the stations. That's Melksham. I can't remember what I was whizzing through here. One of the tunnels. There we are. Yeah, if only they could have actually put the tunnel as an arch. That's just like, what were they thinking? Such an easy extrusion they could have done, but they just went for the lazy box option. Frustrating. It's a big triangle junction to Ella's chemical plant. What else is going on? Oh yeah, that's the some ore. Oh, we've been held up again. It's fine. I think that's going to disappear off in the distance. There we go. Some of the custom mod tracks are quite good. Yeah, I bet there's loads of good mod stuff, and I'll maybe play with mods. And so the thing is, for me, I feel like vanilla. I already kind of play this game too much, and like, or kind of dwell on the game too much and play it too long. I feel like adding extra things that aren't vanilla just add infinite options. Whereas I kind of want to keep some level of focus for these videos. It's very therapeutic though. There we are. So that's that doing whatever that's doing. We've paused here while that goes past. There's clearly some stuff going on over there. Oh yeah, there's all this stuff going on the other side of the junction. Oh, I find that really weird. There we are. That's that. Oh crikey! Just overtaken by a passenger train, and that's all kicking off. Look at this. There we are. What's over here? There's what appears to be... Oh, yeah. We're going to let this... Oh, seeing the trains filtering through is quite pleasant. That's quite nice. That's a passenger train whizzing along. It's quite an old one. Now, where's the signal? Oh. It's the level crossing. Ding-a-ling. Oh. Yeah, Michael, see, you're right. I will eventually kind of correct this so that it goes up the fasts. Though I've connected everything and optimised most routes now, so there's not a ton of... Oh, wait, the scribbler hasn't. I'm having a decent time in my modded passenger and mail-only save game. Oh, nice, okay, yeah. Though I've connected everything and optimised most routes now, so there's not a ton of game left in that save, yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point. I would love it if they could do some nice clattering sounds when a train hits some switches. Yeah. They've missed a trick there, really. There's definitely... Oh, kind of missed what's going on. Yeah, we've gone through little Kroll village there. That's the little railway station, a single track. In here, and we're about to fetch... I hope we're about to fetch some brick. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, and there we go. How much brick have we got? Oh. Well, I didn't know you could, like, move the camera. Well, that's quite satisfying. I'll not do that next time, because getting it to... I didn't know you could do that. I accidentally ASDF'd, and now I've ended up down here. Look at that. I have to admit, I'm starting to enjoy this series a lot, though. A guy called Pi, thanks very much indeed. I think we're gonna leave it at that. While I play with funny angles of this, I think I've had fun with that one. I will see you all. Yeah, we'll see. We're only at 1866, so I think we'll progress to 1867. We'll see what else is going on. But we've not made huge progress, so what's going to happen next? There are still quite a lot of railway lines to be built. Having done a bit of a sketch... Oh, good grief, I just got hit by a train. Having done quite a bit of a sketch of all the maximum possible number of railways that could appear, there's still quite a few left, so I'm looking forward to showing you all of those. And in the meantime, it only remains for me to sort of say cheerio. Yes, I can't wait until the modern trains and also some modern operating, like where we start having intercity and oh yeah, and maybe some consolidation, maybe some nationalisation. Who knows? Who knows what we're going to see? I'm looking forward to electrification too. That'll be a laugh. In any case, all it remains for me to do is to say cheerio, cheerio.